A few days later, Percy was shunting in the yard at Farquhar when the station master came up. "Leave those trucks, please, Percy," he said. "There's an emergency going down at the harbour. The Fat Controller wants you to go and sort it out right away." "But Toby can't," began Percy. "Never mind," said the station master. "The Fat Controller needs you double quick. Leave us to worry about the shunting." He hurried away to make the arrangements. Bulstrode was a barge used to carry stone. He was a disagreeable barge. Nothing was ever right for him, and he grumbled all the time. The trucks did grumble too, but they weren't a patch on Bulstrode. "Come on, come on," snorted Bulstrode rudely one morning. "Why aren't you trucks where you should be? How can I be loaded if you dawdle about up there? There's no engine, and we can only go where we're put," retorted the trucks crossly. "You're in the wrong place, not us." They argued for some time, but it made no difference. Bulstrode was in the wrong place, and he was not due to leave until the next day. But he wasn't gonna let a little thing like that stop him from complaining. When Percy arrived, Bulstrode was sulking, and the trucks were very annoyed with him. "Our stone is for Bulstrode," they said. "Please put us into the siding so we can load him and get rid of him as soon as possible." The line slopes down to the harbour. Percy pulled the trucks a little way up the hill to clear the points. As he stopped, one of the trucks' brakes slipped on. When Percy began to push, the trucks started with a jerk, and a coupling broke. 4 loose trucks with heavy stone gained speed. "Help, help," they wailed. A shunter bravely tried to stop them, but only broke his pole. The trucks rattled along straight towards Bulstrode, unsuspectingly at the end. Bulstrode heard a rattle and a shout or two, but he could see nothing. First he knew of anything wrong was when 4 loaded stone trucks shot one by one off the end of the pier and buried himself into his cargo hold. "Ow!" he exclaimed. But anything else was lost in a gurgle as the trucks burst a hole in his hole and water began to pour in. Bulstrode experienced an awful sinking feeling. "Save me," he spluttered. "I'm drowning." But Bulstrode didn't drown. As chance would have it, the tide was out, so he did not go right under the water. The trucks were upset at losing some of their comrades, but were very little bothered about Bulstrode. Nothing but a nuisance he was," they said to each other. "Always moaning about not being loaded fast enough," they sniggered. "This time he got loaded faster than he bargained for. Serves him right, if you ask me." Percy was kept busy for some time afterwards, clearing up the mess. When the remains of the trucks had been lifted out of the water, he took them to the scrapyard, while the workmen rescued what stone they could. As for Bulstrode, when everything else had been cleared, his remains were towed towards a nearby beach, where they could do no harm. Now children play happily among his wreckage. Bulstrode still grumbles, as I expect he is. But the children take no notice.